Hey, look at that. We're live. Hey, let me know if you can hear me. So don't normally do, well, first of all, thanks for tuning in. Don't normally do a Monday live this time of night, but decided to give it a whirl today. Normally we do it about 2:30 on Mondays. But I'm like, you know what? Let me try like a 5 o'clock live. See if that does anything. Depending on where you're at in the country, could be dinner time, could be you're getting off work, could be you've been at home for a couple hours. I don't know. CPL's in the house. Hello, Miss Angela. She says, hi, Charlie. Hi, everyone. Uh, oh, yay. DJ Matters Vlogs. Well, I don't know if I've seen you in before, so thank you for tuning in, DJ Matters Vlogs. 5432. There's Carl. I'll just chat with Carl. Carl, I just opened up your email moments before of you cutting, and that is very cool. I like that. I'll have to watch it in its entirety because I actually do like videos like that. For those that don't know, Carl, I'll show you real quick since it's topical. Oh, Layla's in the house. Hello, Haviti, Miss Layla. For those that don't know, Carl Kiwi Christmas. Let me show you a little bit about what I'm talking about because Carl sent me this today. Let me show you what Carl. You can check out Kiwi Christmas. He just started a YouTube channel, and he's very big. I thought I had my glasses on me for a second. He's very big on Facebook, and he's in New Zealand. Let me show you what he just created and sent me today. That is a raw and unpainted, just with some kick butt LED lights on them. How awesome is that? So that's what Carl creates, and Carl actually sells us. Oh, Stacy's here. Hello, Stacy, as I call her, Stacy freaking Parsons, because she has an awesome Christmas light show. And Kathy is here. Hello, Kathy. How you doing today? Doing a live today on Friday. Another reason why I wanted to do a little bit later live than what we normally do is I'm going to announce my entirety of my Christmas in July extravaganza in this episode. For those that don't know or kind of new to the channel, Christmas in July extravaganza is something I've been doing for a number of seasons. It's when I do 15 episodes in 30 days. And it's been growing and growing and growing and really growing in its legitimacy. Started out just something some weird dude on the internet on YouTube was doing. And I think this year I have, what's the word I'm looking for? I have become, I'll think of it in a minute. Not entitled. That's the wrong word. I don't remember what word. It escapes me. And I like words. But anyway, I'm going to announce. Let me get my calendar up. I'm going to announce in its entirety. Bona fide. That's the word I was looking for. Bona fide. This year, I think I have legitimately become bona fide as we have some industry leaders. And that's what I normally do every July. Is I interview industry leaders. Last year we had Altalit. We had John DeCosmo, the owner of Altalit. He is. Along with his engineer, made the contraption I have in my tool belt all the time when I'm hanging Christmas lights. But the LED keeper and I use the heck out of that. But he was on last year. Every year we have Angela from Creative Displays on. She's the owner of that company. But this year we have a few bona fide celebrities coming on the show. Let's see here. Yep. I wanted to add a little music. I thought 30 seconds of silence would be a little bit weird. CPL says, wow, that's stunning. That would look wicked on a trailer going down the street. That would look awesome. Angela is over in England. So we got an Englander in here and we have a New Zealander in here. Multitasking's tuning in and said, words are hard. Words are hard, aren't they? Multitasking. Thank you, Gene. And Gene is multitasking, guys. So Angela is always talking about how awesome she believes Gene to be because she can eat tons of hot things. We have a Scotch bonnet pepper plant. Done. So let me announce real quick. Oh, and additionally, this new merch. This is it's got our logo on the back. I love one of my favorite shirts is my Christmas illumination expert shirts. It's store bought though, so I want to make sure I have my own line. So you can go to christmasoncrestline.com if you like, or just hit our Teespring logo or logo link, and that'll take you to our Teespring page. You can get cool, merch like this or cups or whatever. We also have some magnets coming out, some stickers this year, but I wanted a new line of my own shirts. I mean, I had a line, but I wanted that Christmas illumination expert. So I got with an artist, and he and I came together and collaborated on a couple of designs. This is one of them. And again, it's got the logo on the back. So we got that going on. But so to announce. Okay, so I'm looking at my calendar here. So the July 1st, we will have it's a Friday. I prefer for me it be a Saturday, but it's a Friday, so that's okay. That's when it's going to start. We're going to have a Friday, Saturday. So right now we are scheduled to have videos on July 1st, July 2nd, 4th. So every Monday we're going to do a live. There's 5, and that's key for something I'll announce here in a second. The 5 lives, every Monday. No, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 lives, but we have 5 sets of something. So anyway, we're going to do a live every Monday. Every Wednesday, we'll do probably, looks like we do have one interview scheduled for a Wednesday. Everything else will just be kind of regular episodes. 2 lives, actually. I can tell you hard dates on some the creme de la creme. So folks that are fans of the Great Christmas Light Fight, where's the Great Christmas Light Fight at? They are on my computer somewhere. Probably right there. So this is their logo. And if you folks are not familiar with the Great Christmas Light Fight, they're on ABC. They're in their 10th season. They're currently in the middle of casting their 10th season. But they will be our keynote people. The Great Christmas Light Fight executive producers coming on the show for a live interview. That's right, a live interview on July 6th at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. So that will be a week from this Wednesday. And she'll be on, and she'll be talking about all things Christmas light, Great Christmas Light Fight oriented. So if you've ever watched those episodes, and they've been around for 10 seasons, if you haven't watched them, where you been? But yeah, some folks like, I think Stacey Parsons, I think she has a quality show. We actually won the Kansas Christmas Light Fight back in 2018. It is absolutely nothing like the televised version. We're a small show. Those guys are huge. But if you've ever watched it and you've ever had questions, that's the time to ask. Now, my Patreon subscribers, my Patreon family, really, I said subscribers because we're on YouTube, but family, like Stacy and Carl are all members. They've already submitted their questions. So if they're a Patreon member, you've known about this for a while, and you've already submitted your questions to me, and I will be asking that of her live. So that is July 6th. Pencil that in. That is something you will not going to want to miss. If you've ever wanted to talk to a television producer in general, let alone someone about Christmas, someone who has that hands-on knowledge, that's your time, folks. 1 o'clock Central Standard Time, July 6th, for the Great Christmas Light Fight will be on the show. 6 p.m. UK time. Nice. Oh, Townsend Lights in the house. Hello. Happy Christmas in July. Happy Christmas in July to you. Let's see here. Next to announce. See, tomorrow, I'll actually be interviewing someone for a recorded interview because they cannot do a live because getting ready for Christmas Expo, which is July 11th through the 13th this year in Mississippi. But tomorrow I'll be interviewing the vice president of Light-O-Rama. And again, my Patreon family has already submitted questions to me, which I will be asking of her. But Aubrey Call, the vice president of Light-O-Rama, will be coming on, and I'll be asking her questions. She was not able to do a live because of her obligations for upcoming Christmas Expo and a upcoming software release. That's right, they got a software release, but I will not be speaking to her about the software release because they are releasing that at Christmas Expo, and I'm not quite certain what she's going to be allowed to talk about and not talk about. I can tell you that there is something, but I can also tell you that I will not be asking her about it. If she wants to volunteer anything, cool. But I can't ask her about it because it's top secret, as they're calling it right now. They're revealing that at the expo. So she will be on for an interview, and that interview right now is scheduled. Actually, we just changed it today, and I don't have that in front of me. I think we changed that to Saturday, July 2nd. For her, I believe that's when we're coming out. So that'll be next Saturday. Nope. Is that next Saturday? That is next Saturday. That's this coming Saturday, actually, isn't it? Okay, this coming Saturday, I believe, is when we have her scheduled. So for Light-O-Rama, she'll be on the show. Let's see here. Boom. Sunshine 08180-181. I appreciate that about you. Thank you kindly. I'm somebody's favorite Christmas something. That's like a t-shirt right there in itself. That's awesome. So let's see, we got that. We got, what else we got coming out with? I'll announce this real quick while I'm thinking about it, because I looked down here and I saw them out of my peripheral vision. We are sponsored this year. That's right. Another one of our, what I consider to be bona fides, is Christmas on Crestline is sponsored for our Christmas in July extravaganza this year by Nova Stella. If you've watched anything about the show, you know I'm a huge fan of Nova Stella. They are an industry leader in really all things lighting, be it pixel lights, be it floodlights. So what they're going to do is they're giving away two things every Monday during a live. One is this $60 value, and it's heavy. This is a work light. It's tunable, so you can with really. I haven't done a video on this because it's a work light, and I don't really do work light videos, but maybe I just need to do a work light video on this and just kind of do what's about. This thing is blinding as the sun. This is the box it comes in. What lumen is it? 6,000 lumens. And I need to do an episode about lumens and wattage, and lumens versus wattage versus Kelvin rating, because all three go into lighting. But this is 6,000 lumens. And if you don't know anything about lumens, real quick, the lower the number, the more warm white. The higher the number, the more cool white. So if you have like a 3,500 lumen, that's going to be your yellow warm white. If you have like a 9,000 lumen, that's going to be your blue tint cool white. And somewhere in the middle, you can have like a 6,000. It's kind of daylight. So this goes up to 6,000. It is dimmable. It comes in one pack. 120-degree angle, has a life expectancy of 25,000 hours. And it goes down to -20 Celsius and up to -25 Celsius and 40 Celsius. I'm in America, so I'm completely ignorant to Celsius. No clue. But that's one thing they're going to give away every Monday. Giving away this $60 value, giving away, and it's decently heavy. It's pretty about the same weight as maybe a gallon of milk. And a gallon of milk, fun fact, is 8.34 pounds. I know fun facts about gallons of milk, folks. Next thing we'll be giving away each and every Monday. This is hanging on my house right now, so this is an empty box, but give you a picture. They're brand new smart floodlight. Why is it smart? Because you can tell your Alexa. I'll say that in case you have one that can hear me and I'm not bugging it. You can tell it to come on and off. You can tell it to be cool white, tell it to be warm white. It's pretty dang neat. They sent me this to review. If you have not watched that review, go back and watch it, and you can see the difference in the lighting that this does. So we're sponsored. I'm very appreciative of Nova Stella for sponsoring this year. It's the first time we've ever been sponsored. Oh, and by the way, this is the work light. Work light's a $60. This is $129, I think, value. Actually, forget, maybe it's the 2-pack that's $129. I don't really remember what it is right now, off the top of my head. I will when it comes time to give away on Mondays. Next Monday, we'll be doing a live at 2:30. Which, if multitasking is still watching, that's my favorite time of the day, because that's the favorite time of Dennis. 2:30. Ha! Dad joke there for you, right? Let's get back to the chat here. Let's see here. Let me scoot up here and go back to the chat a little bit. Oh, we got some new folks. Josh's Lights, another one of our Patreon family members is here. The Christmas Light Emporium just restocked their plug-and-play music box controller. Can't wait to use it for this. Very cool. That's another thing that's hitting the Christmas light industry hard. It actually was 2 years ago. As the computer chips that there's a core shortage. Those are the same chips that are in pixel lights. Every pixel light has its chip. So yeah, there's a shortage on that too. Angela is saying you're going to have to set your alarm up and down the key. You have to set an alarm and down the coffee kiwi. Oh yeah. What's he saying? It's 5 a.m. for me the next day. Up early, I guess. 2:30 is 5 a.m. for you? Because I know you're up for one of them. Or maybe you get up at 6 a.m. or something, because we usually go for about an hour. Okay. Well, you know what? Maybe we'll need to make it 3 o'clock so she can sleep in a little later. Oh my God, my dad would love that. I can hang it around his neck. That you could. Let's see. It's a 3-prong. You could actually. You know exactly how you would do that. This has I think the cord is 8 feet long. But we have portable battery chargers for our car in all of our cars, just in case for whatever reason sometimes a battery goes dead, and they all have 3-prong adapters. So you put that in your coat pocket, plug it in. Angela, I think you got yourself a Halloween costume right there. It is a nice light, Kathy. It is indeed. I use this mostly. The only reason why I would actually do a review on this, because I actually do use this when I hang my lights, because it lights up my entire yard. I mean, the floodlights do too, but I don't have to reposition the floodlights. I can just carry that around. Carl says, you waiting for Charlie to use the cord as a chain. Yeah, put it all right on my hip. Floodlight. I love the floodlights. Floodlights are so dang handy. Well, hello, Patty. Another Patreon family member is here with us today. Margie. Margie L. For those folks that don't know Margie, I think Angela and Margie know one another because they are yarn tubers. I met Angela and Margie both through the Christmas in July Fairies. And if you folks have not yet entered, I think most everyone in here has, but a few I don't recognize as entering. If you've not entered the Christmas in July Fairies contest, do so. That is a collaborative event that we've been a part of the last 3 years. You can go to our hashtag Christmas in July Fairies 22, or just put that in the YouTube search engine, and that'll take you to the playlist. Or you can go to my video, and down in the description of that video is the playlist, and you simply comment. Some people have like, hey, you have to say a keyword like bunnies or sassafras. I don't know. For me, you just say hi. You can say anything. Thumbs up, and you're done. That's it. And then in July 15th, started early this year. Normally it starts on July 1st. We started 2 weeks early this year. On June 15th, I put the video out. On July 15th, I'll pick my winner through a random comment picking thing. And that winner will move on to the grand prize drawing, who goes up against the semifinal winners of all the other channels. And that person who wins the grand prize will win something from every episode or every channel. So you win a ton of stuff. You get a real good relationship with your postman. So if you have not entered that, open a new screen, type in Christmas in July Fairies 22, or go to Christmas on Crestline and just type a quick comment in that, and you'll be entered. So one thing that I do that other folks, not a lot of other channels do, is I respond to each and every comment. I don't just do a thumbs up or a heart. And I don't know why, but some people just aren't responding at all this year. I think there was a spamming issue or a bot issue with somebody's channel last year. Luckily, I've not had that problem ever. Steve, the year I'm thinking of this year I'm thinking of making a jacket out of a so I can become part of my show. I did that this year. I did. So I have companies who reach out to me all the time. I don't think I can load a picture up right now. So I have companies that reach out to me all the time, and sometimes I say yes without doing a ton of research. And I've learned to not do that. So I had one company that said, "Hey, would you mind checking out these LED fairy lights?" I'm like, yeah, sure. They sent it to me, and it's the exact make and model of one, completely different company that I just reviewed. So I changed those up, and I got with another one of our Patreon family members, a Boilermaker, who is a friend of the family, and I got with her, and she goes by Boilermaker. She doesn't want her real name out there. So she sewed these lights into jeans. So for Halloween last year, I wore them around, and that was my Halloween costume. Real easy. The lights plug right into a USB connector, otherwise known as a cell phone charger. Boom, and you can wear them around. It's awesome. Patty says, let's get to the next person. Angela, my dad's a Sparky. Okay. Dad's house. Let me read this one. Dad's a Sparky. Dad's house and other place rewiring. Oh, I could crochet him a cool bag and see Ninja Turtle backpack to hold it. Heck yeah. Ninja Turtles. I'm a product of the 70s. So Ninja Turtles were very much in prominence growing up. Oh, okay. I was a contestant this year. Cool. Contestants are more fun anyway, especially in the Harvest Moon giveaway that we also do later this year. All participants can be contestants in that. In fact, that's where I got these bad boys at. I won those off of KB Fibers. There's Steve. Hey, Steve. Steve's in the house. Carl says, yes, Townsend lights. Nice idea. Oh, talking to Townsend. Okay. Scott Martin. Hello, actually made one of these. Yes, you did, Scott. Boom. Heck yeah, you are. Good to have you. Good to see you. Was your superhero called Bright Spark? No. But that is, let me go back in here. That is let me change it. Boom. Change the logo up there. And Sparky was the name I always wanted to name the reindeer. We had a contest years ago. But boom. And my new logo. Boom. New Christmas in July Extravaganza logo. So I wanted something that for our new logo, I wanted to represent both Christmas and summertime. So you got one half, the blue half is the winter, it's snowing. Other half is palm trees and Santa's flying atop there. You can't see it big there, but anyway, so new logo just for Christmas July Extravaganza that you guys get to see for the first time right now. Boom. Let's see what else. Oh, back to the announcements. Okay, so we've got the giveaway done. I've talked about Christmas, the Great Christmas Light Fight, 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. Oh, that was the 5 a.m. you're talking about, Carl. That's right. Central Standard Time on July 6th. If you ever want to talk to a TV producer or talk to someone about the Great Christmas Light Fight, pencil that in. Wednesday, July 6th, 1 o'clock Central Standard Time. Lightorama, I believe, will be, I think that's this Saturday. It's coming Saturday, July 2nd. Vice President there. Let's see what else we got going on. We got Lightorama. Oh, CLIPA. Even have a CLIPA hat, but I'm not wearing it. CLIPA is coming on the show. And if you don't know who CLIPA is, it's the Christmas light installation. I've already forgotten, professional association. So folks who go, it's about how you make money doing nothing but Christmas lights. She tells a great story. She will tell you a great story or speak about it anyway. A company that's kind of on the fence, like, do I really want to dive in and do Christmas lights for a living? And I forget the number. It's either $6 or $9 million that they made their first year. Maybe it was just, I don't know, it was millions. I forget the exact number. I'm like, my goodness. She goes, yeah, they were on the fence about doing it, and cha-ching. So if you've ever been curious about how you make money installing Christmas lights, that's one thing. Probably the biggest misconception about me is people will say, hey, how much do you charge to hang Christmas lights? Well, I don't charge my wife anything. But you think I do that? No, I don't do that for a living. Nope. If I'm going to fall off on a roof, it's going to be my own. By gosh. So yeah, they're coming on. Oh, so I think it's going to be a great episode. It's going to be a fun episode. Every year I do something that I call, we'll get back to the comments here before I go on this next tangent. Nice. Very funny. Nice bright arse. I'll see. Steve, Carl, have you guys in USA have the neon LED flexi lights? And if you can you hack the control? It's funny you should mention that. There's a company that I interviewed when we went to not the Christmas Expo, what's the other convention in St. Louis every year? drawing a blank. Christmas light show. Anyway, I'm drawing a blank on it. Anyway, there's a company there that does LED lights like that instead of, but they look like they're neon. And I reached out to them about because for other things that are getting ready to be reviewed here in the next few weeks or the month is a new set. This guy was going to be my backup set. We have a brand new set coming, and I need it decorated. So I reached out to him and I said, "Hey, do you have any neons or anything that kind of go with what I do?" So we're talking about that. Maybe get some neons for the new set. Scott in the house. I've made some crazy new upgrades. I spent 4 days of my vacation learning to sequence, and I have 30 minutes done so far. Whole new setup this year. Awesome, Scott. Is that Lightorama? What software and whose hardware are you using, Scott? If it's Lightorama, I don't know. Did you submit a question to me for Lightorama? I don't know if you did or not. Pops and Crochet. Well, hello, everyone. She says hello to you, Pops and Crochet. All right. So for my next announcement, every year I do something called water versus electricity. Mostly because I think it's fun. So I was invited to go on another show called the Scotch Test Dummies. Most of you folks know that we have 2 YouTube channels. This I do by myself. The other one is called Multicasting, and I do that with my wife, Jean. And we were invited. For a small channel, we only have like 650 subscribers on that channel. We get invited to do an absurd amount of cool stuff like the bigger channels. Anyway, this is not that show. This is my Christmas show. But I'll say we were invited to go on another YouTube channel called the Scotch Test Dummies. I do Christmas in July Extravaganza. They do something called the 12 Hours of Boom, where they have 12 different YouTubers or industry guests on the show. So I was bragging about my Nova Stella lights. I'm like, these things are IP66 rated. They can take a power washer. Nothing will ever touch these guys. And Scott says, "How do you know?" "What do you mean, how do you know?" He said, "Did you take a power washer to him?" "Nope." "So how do you really know?" So I will be taking my favorite Nova Stella light, the Rainbow Aurora Lux. This thing's an expensive light, and it's my favorite, and it's awesome. And I'll be taking a power washer to it just to see if it's okay. And I told Nova Stella, I'm like, "Hey, I'm doing this. What I plan on doing." And they say, "Do it." I said, "It'll withstand everything." So we're fully confident. I'm like, "Cool." I'm like, just in case, I destroy it, I want to let them know, like, "Hey, in case I actually do destroy this, how about another one? How about another one?" So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put that to the test and see if that can actually withstand a legitimate power washer. So I'll put the Scotch Test Dummies. They're taking me to task, so I'll do that for them. Stacy says our neighbors are paying a company to put their lights up each year. When I found out how much they have to pay, I told my husband that instead of doing our display, he should do installations. You're not joking. So for those that don't know you're completely ignorant to what a true Christmas light installation company does. They don't use retail grade. Retail grade lights like Walmart, Target, insert your name of your big box store. They are only designed to last at maximum 1 to 3 years. Now, I don't know if that's designed on purpose. Jack, did you want to come say hi? Ladies and gentlemen, let me take this comment down real quick. Huh? Yeah, you can go to the park. So, this is my 16-year-old son looking like Jim McMahon. Say hi to him.
Hi.
So, looking like, for those of you who don't know Jim McMahon, he's a football player. So, you a football player, son?
Yep.
Well, let me see those guns. There you go. Thanks for showing the guns, son. Appreciate that. So, he's over here trying to sneak out of the house, trying to be quiet. Have fun at the park, son. So that's my teenager, or one of our teenagers. So get back to Stacy's point. Christmas light installers, not a real word, installers, they only buy commercial. Commercial grades are expensive, but one thing, at least in our market, what they do is they come out to your house, they get an idea for what color scheme you want, what lights, what size lights, all that good stuff. And you pay for them. They tell you, okay, here's Here's the products we use. Commercial grade are designed to last 10 plus years versus the 1 to 3 years. And they store them. So you pay for them. They come and they hang them up and they take them down and they store them. So you get your Christmas lights. You own them, but someone else is storing them. 500 is what we have a neighbor across the street who has gotten to that. She just can't crawl up on the roof anymore. She's gotten to that age. 500 is what she spends, and that is only for an outline of her home. She has a single story home, and that is what she pays. And that is pretty much standard for here in town, just for a single story for an outline. So that you get what you pay for. So, but CLIPA, to get back to Stacy's point, I think that's what triggered that comment talking about CLIPA, who are they teach a course really on how to do it, how to sell it, what products to use, what clips to use, what lights to use, all that good stuff. And they make you throughout the course, you become OSHA certified, so you're insurable, licensed, bonded, insured. So there's a whole course that they teach. And yeah, you can make great money doing it. Maybe when I retire from my day job one day, maybe that's what I'll do. My goal is actually for someone, Noah, Stella, whoever, for someone to actually hire me to do the YouTube videos. I have a buddy who went from this, had his own YouTube show, and then company hired him to be their full-time YouTuber. Pretty cool. Oh, good looking. Hey, son, you're good looking. He says, thank you, Margie. I went with Ladorama. I also found a company called Modus Designs. Check out their stuff. I got the Sasquatch Mega Tree. Very cool, Scott. I am unfamiliar with Moda's Design, so I'll be checking them out and see what they're all about. So you did go with Ladorama. Very nice. Okay, very cool. Angela says, have you checked out their small And we're back. That was weird. Lost my internet connection for some reason. So no, what I'm doing for them is IP66 rated. You know what? That's another video I need to do. I need to do a video about what IP is. Ingress protection. I don't no idea what in the world is going on with my video there. Anyway, second number is for moisture, and it's jet proof rated. So hopefully that works out. Question for all: can you buy wooden sleighs and reindeer like mine where you live and from where big box store? No, you cannot in where we're at. Cannot buy that in Kansas. I've not seen it at all. Not in any big box store. Anybody else? See, here in Illinois, we have Candy Cane Lane. It started with a couple of house dress. Okay, yeah, we have that here in town too. Now they have a flying Santa. Well, that'd be cool. Yeah, all right, so let me open up my calendar here quick. For some reason, I lost internet, and what I should have done is I should have plugged the computer in. But I haven't had a problem with losing connection in forever, so I didn't think it'd be a big deal. Open up my big old calendar here again. And let's see here. So we've talked about Ladorama. We've talked about water versus electricity. We have talked about Great Christmas Light Fight. David. David, the owner of Learn Christmas Lighting, is coming on the show. This is his third year, but second year for being alive. He's scheduled for 1 p.m. Central Standard Time on July 30th. There's really only two Christmas tubers. Carl's starting to get there from Kiwi Christmas. Check out his YouTube channel. But there's really only two YouTubers, Christmas tubers, on YouTube that do weekly episodes, do consistent episodes. There's me and there's David from Learn Christmas Lighting. I'm AC Lighting. David is Pixel Lighting. Used to be Candace Spader Christmas, but Jeff has taken a sabbatical and he has not posted a video in quite some time, a year or so. That might change with Christmas Expo coming up in a week and a half. He goes to Christmas Expo every year. But David actually had a booth, Transworld. That's the name of the convention that skipped my mind earlier. Transworld. He actually had a booth there at Transworld this year and selling products. He's also into DMX. And if you don't know what DMX is, it is like your spotlights on top of your house, moving props. He's also into that. So if you have any questions about pixels, like Scott's getting kind of new into it. Christmas Done Bright. Yep. For cool animated wireframe decorations. Cool. I've heard of them, have not spoken with them. Time to take them to the world then. Dancing lights, food trucks, and now I can take my grandbabies. That'd be fun. Food trucks. Now we don't have anything that popular in town that has food trucks. Our Britannica is awesome. Oh, Nancy's in the house. Hello, Nancy. Steve, I have been slacking. There we are. Ladies, would you like to say hi? Bend down and say hi.
Hello.
The camera's over there. So you met Jackson. This is Jackson's sister, Tommy. And this is JC, who also goes by what? What?
I don't even know.
Okay, do you guys have a joke or something for him?
No, not today.
Not today. Okay. Well, thanks for stopping by and saying hi.
How many peeps are in?
Right now we have 9 peeps in here. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my internet, and I apologize for my internet going wacko. So what we're saying, Kristen Breckman slacking. Hi, Troy. You froze. It also got you. Fair enough. Froze. Yeah, it's third time. I have no idea what's going on with my dang internet. So, okay. So David from Learn Christmas Lighting will be on the show. Let's see. The Fairies winner. We will announce our fairy winner on July 15th. Lives every Monday. And then we're going to do a build. I'm going to do 2 builds. Hopefully I have time to sneak them into Christmas July Extravaganza. Don't know if I'm going to have time. But we're going to do a giant candy cane build. So you've seen probably at your candy cane lane. Our candy cane lane in town, everyone has them. We have them at our show as well. Giant candy canes made out of PVC piping. A lot of folks that don't want to spend the time going to the big box stores and figuring out what all they need to get. So I'm going to tell you precisely what to do, what to purchase, and how I paint mine. Really, it's just the real big key to it is even though they come white, repaint them white because it's going to be more true white, and a lot of them PVC will have writing on them, and then duct tape or painter's tape. Really, just some red and white spray paint. It's pretty easy. So I'm going to do a build on that. Also going to look into having Boscoyo on. Now, Boscoyo makes corrugated plastic, and they make the stars. They make all sorts of props, and they are huge in the pixel light industry. But what a lot of folks don't realize or just kind of don't even think about. They also make props for AC light shows, which is what I am. So we're going to have some Bosqueo props on just to familiarize, let people know, hey, they're also for AC lights. And then what I'm very excited about is Nova Stella has come out with a brand new, Nova Stella has come out with a brand new tech. You've heard of RGB, which is red. That's my dog, folks. Hey, I'm having a technically awesome live episode today. This is another good reason maybe I shouldn't do 5 p.m. lives, because I got kids who aren't at the door. Anyway, what I'm very excited about, you've heard of RGB, which stands for red, green, blue. You've like my new Nova Stella Aurora Lux, which is RGB CW rainbow. So that's neat. Strip lights, folks. Nova Stella has never done an outdoor rated strip light. So I've just installed them. They're on the house. I'm getting ready to film the review. Outdoor rated strip lights with a brand new app that is so cool that when you shake your phone, just by shaking your phone, you can control what the lights do. You could talk to it. It's tons of neat stuff, but I'm very excited to add that marquee type of look to my house for future episodes. Well, that's really going to come into handy is for like 4th of July, Halloween, all the non-Christmas holidays. What's special about this, and you Pixel Light guys will appreciate it, it's an RGB IC strip. So every single node, every single light can be controlled on the app. You can change it from RGB to GBR or whatever you want. But you can control and program every single individual diode on that, which is awesome. The app itself there's a few things on there I wish it would do. So that there'll be a pro and a con portion of that. But that's my first go in to outdoor rated. And it's the first ever RGB IC outdoor rated strip light. I think that's the only one on the market, according to my research. So very cool. My cat crowd when your dog barks. Yep. Yeah. Live shows. What you going to do? Wasp. I don't know what that means. Joyce Schuler. Oh, it's JC. Hello, JC. I guess I know. Yep. So very excited about that. So is that all? Is that everything? And later this year, we're going to do a reindeer build. Reindeer build's coming up. So Patreon. If you are not, and I think a lot of people in our Patreon family members, if you are not a member of our Patreon family, when we do our giveaway every Monday, Patreon folks don't have to be in the live to be eligible to win this. Every Patreon person will be eligible to win something in every episode on Monday. Also giving away T-shirts. In case, just rehashing this in case you weren't here for the first few minutes we talked. New Patreon, new merch rather. Will be given away as well. We also have new magnets and new stickers, Christmas ornaments, a bunch of neat new stuff. So that is what we will be giving away. But the biggies this year are the fact that we're sponsored. We got the Great Christmas Light Fight coming on. We got Ladorama coming on. Oh, and Angela from Creative Displays, the owner of Creative Displays, will be on for a live interview 1 p.m. Saturday or Wednesday, July 20th. Neither she nor the Great Christmas Light Fight could do a Saturday live this year, but they both agreed to come on for live. So our live episodes will be Great Christmas Light Fight, Angela from Creative Displays, and David from Learn Christmas Lighting will be our live interviews. Those are July 6th, July 20th, and July 30th, respectively. So we got Nova Stella strip lights. I'm missing something from Nova Stella. Oh, we got another Nova Stella episode of their 60 watt and their 100 watt light bulb or floodlights. So Nova Stella heavy this year, and they're sponsored, so why not? I'm very excited about that. Doris is here. Hello, Doris. So that is what we have going on so far. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to try a new time frame of 5 o'clock. Just to see what would happen. See how well it worked out. We've had some technical issues today for some reason. I don't know what to tell you. So anybody have any questions about the extravaganza, what we're doing, any of that good stuff? I think that's it. Boscoyo, David, CLIPA. So if you want to learn how to make money, you want to learn about programming, you want to learn, we have some cool stuff. Oh, and Christmas in July actually falls on a Monday this year, July 25th. So we'll be doing a live and doing a special giveaway for that one. But next Monday we'll be talking a lot about the Patreon folks. Looks like one Monday we'll be doing a live Sunday the 10th rather than Monday the 11th. So we'll be having a Sunday live there. Going to change a few things up. Talk real quick about some new things we have going. So we talked about, we got a new set coming. We have for those that don't know, when you become a Patreon member, you instantly get our ringtone for free. And you know what? I'm not going to make that announcement first because the Patreon people have not heard about that. I announce everything to Patreon first. I do. So that announcement for Patreon will be coming out tomorrow. Yeah. So we're gearing up 15 episodes, 30 days. We got a lot of cool stuff that is happening. CLIPA in New Zealand, please. I don't know if they're international. I don't think they are. But they do have online courses. They do. Seems like they do have online courses. For someone in Canada, maybe asked about that, so they created. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking about somebody else. Anyway, I know they have online courses. I just don't know if you can get certified online. So that's about it, folks. Those are the big giant announcements. Very excited about that. Y'all have any questions for me or about anything that we talked about? What you got going on in your lives, as they say? Better yet, how does this time frame work out for you? Is this better than my normal 2:30 Monday time, or is this a worse time? What do you guys think about this time frame? Let me know, please. As I notice, a lot of people who are normally in our Monday lives are not here right now. So I'm thinking maybe the time frame just didn't work for them. Plus, it's summertime. You could be on summer vacation. Could be swimming. Only 3 months until lights start going up. Woohoo! You're right. It is only 3 months. I start hanging lights the weekend after September 15th every year. And I usually get done on Thanksgiving week, usually Black Friday or the day before. So last year we took out a big bush that was like a talking, fiery Moses talking bush to God. Anyway, so we took out that bush and we took out another bush this year. Our main bush took that out. We're going to maybe I need to do a new episode about my verticals. I haven't done one in a few years, but we have our verticals on left side of the screen to you, and then on the extreme right side. So we're scooting those all together. So it'll be 24 verticals next to one another. So that's something new we're going to change. We are changing. We're going to add the Boscoyo props to the show this year. Braden from our Patreon family, he became a Christmas legend. Our first $25 a month supporter for Patreon. So he gets to pick out a song here at some point. He gets to pick out a song that'll program for him, and he gets his name in the entire episode. So there's a few things I said, you know what, I'm never going to do X. I'm never going to have to do fill in the blank until I get a Christmas legend. Well, I finally got one, so I'm making a few changes to the show because that triggered a few things, and I'll film a video here in a little bit. Let my Patreon members know what I'm talking about. So Doris, Carl, Scott, Nancy, Steve. I saw Townsend Lights in here earlier. Angela, how does this time frame work for you guys? Stacy, Patty, Gene. There's Townsend Lights. He was in here. I knew he was. Margie, Kathy. How does Josh's Lights? How does Josh? How does this do? Oh, there's Train Guy. Well, you missed it. You missed everything. Good to have you, Train Guy. Good to see you. Margie says it works good. Life got in the way. Yeah, it does. We talked about that earlier. Life gets in the way. It does. So what we're talking about, Train Guy 9770, is just a quick recap for you about who's coming on the show. We made all of our announcements. We got the Great Christmas Light Fight. We have coming on the show for a live December 6th at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. We have Angela from Creative Displays, the owner of Angela. She's coming on for a live 1 p.m. Central Standard Time on Wednesday, July 20th. David from Learn Christmas Lighting, the owner of that company, is coming on for a live Saturday at 1 p.m. Saturday, July 30th. We got CLIPA coming on. If you want to learn how to install, to be a professional installer of Christmas lights to make all that money, we have them coming on the show. We have two Nova Stella, a 60 watt versus 100 watt episode. Three Nova Stella episodes. We got water versus electricity, when we're trying to destroy one of my favorite lights. We have a outdoor rated strip light. We talk about the giveaways we're doing from Nova Stella. We are sponsored this year. Christmas in July Fairies we talked about. A lot of Ramas coming on the show. We have a bunch of very neat. Didn't work for you. Okay, Harold. So 5 o'clock does not work for you. Thank you for letting me know that. Scott says I work 6 days a week, so 5 is better for me. Dante, I think the time frame works great. Okay, good to see you in here, Dante. Steve says it works. Doris says, my life, I try to pop in any way I can. I never really know when things are good for me to catch a live. Fair enough. That's fair, Doris. Super busy here lately. I tried PS. I don't know what PS or maybe postscript. So very cool. Marjo says it looks good. Okay. Scott, I have a question. Do you put controllers on a stand or a covered enclosure? I did every year. I do a tour of, what do I even call that series? Anyway, I film a tour every year of behind the scenes of a Christmas light show, and I always show, which I think I always show, my enclosure. I haven't been in an enclosure, so if you'll notice, once or twice a year, I think we go to Home Depot, and they replace the racks like every 2 years, and I don't know why, but we'll go in and we'll buy one of their huge racks for one of the wire racks for like $10. I'm like, should be like 200 or 300, but they do them cheaply, and they always do for Black Friday. They always have great sales on their garage enclosures. So I have one of those cabinets that I keep my pixel lights in. And one thing I'm going to do this year, I don't know what month I'm going to do it in, but I'm going to do it in a live episode, and it's probably going to be like a 3-hour live episode. It's going to be a long one. And I'm going to do in that live every piece of hardware that I use for my light show. So later this year, we're going to talk about FM transmitters. I was a diehard fan of one particular manufacturer that finally broke on us. I'm like, let me get their newest model, and it was trash. So we went to a company I've never heard of before. My wife, Jean, says, here, try this one. And it is a rock star of an FM transmitter. It completely dwarfs anything we've ever used. It is superb. So we'll talk about that. I'll have that on here. I'll dismount my controllers, have those on here. We'll have the camera I use. We're going to talk about everything in one live. It'll probably be a long live. But that's one thing we're going to do this year. But I do have them in a controller. Oh, Nisha. Hey there. Good to have you in here. I messed my comment up. Let me try again. Okay, try again. I tried posting to my YouTube. On a set schedule, but it's been so busy I can't keep it up. I always end up posting hours later than the set time, or even days, just too much going on. I appreciate that. Here's how you stop that. A very easy trick that my wife, Jean, and I do for our other show is make 7 or 8 videos at a time. And that way you have, when life does get in the way, and I used to be really good at that on this channel, where I'd film like 4 at a time. That way, if something happened, I'd have a video. Life has gotten in the way. We've had some illness in the family here of late that's kept us otherwise preoccupied. Not in our immediate family, but outside the household. Immediate family outside the household has taken ill, so we've had to address those needs in episodes. needs and concerns. So yeah, life gets in the way, but how you circumvent that is by batch recording. Think of, and we're going to get off on a YouTube tangent here real quick. Ideally 5 to 10 minute videos and train guy. And if admittedly, I've not watched one of your episodes. I'm going to change that tonight and check out your channel. But yeah, 5 to 10 minute episodes, and yeah, or do a live. You can always do lives. But that's one thing that YouTube is keys in on, is that you are consistent. So let's see here. I'm back up here a little bit. Deisha, that's going to be great. Charlie, that's going to be a great live. Oh, well, thank you. It's going to be time consuming. Love walkthroughs. Yeah, I like walkthroughs. I'm a sucker for a walkthrough video, and I like unboxing videos. I do. So yeah. Townsend says 5 p.m. your time makes it 10 a.m. here, so it suits me very well. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Now, you are also in New Zealand, correct? I think both you and Carl both in New Zealand, if memory serves. Because I think last time you said, hey, are you that Carl from, I forget the name of the church, but yeah, you guys kind of do each other. Pretty neat. So, see, I'm excited about the t-shirts just because I got to design my own. Yeah, they're. I got with an artist and we designed our own. It's got our logo on the back. I'm excited to give these bad boys away. So the giveaway is one floodlight and one work light. I have 5 each to give away. So again, sponsored by Nova Stella for Christmas in July. So if you've not watched, I have a video about this that's up. If you've not watched the floodlight, like, hey, what's that floodlight all about? You can watch that video and see I replaced 2 with a switch. Nope, 2 smart security lights and one called the switch, which is called the switch because it got an on and off switch. So clever marketing, right? Forget where I was going with that. Oh, stuff we're giving away. So yeah, then we'll give away each of the new shirts, and we'll give away the magnets, ornaments, and stickers as its own little thing. But if you win the floodlight and you're like, hey, I can't use a floodlight, I'm in an apartment or whatever, just let me know and we'll come up with something different. Carl says, you know those plastic covers you can cover up plugs and extension cords you could buy for, I do know. Found a cheap one, plastic bread bag and installation tape. Interesting. That probably works. What about condensation? What if condensation would get in there? I'm loving this search. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. So only took me a month to set up on the design. Definitely digging the t-shirt. Thank you, Scott. I appreciate that about you. Yep, still in New Zealand. Very cool. Works well. Very cool. So that's what we have going on. But yeah, this thing I'm telling you, I probably actually need to do a video on this because it's so bright and it's so handy. I use it just one thing, and here in Kansas, in the winter, it's pitch dark at 5:30 p.m. I'm usually still hanging lights at 5:30 p.m. So I plug this thing in, and it stands up. It's just wrapped up right now, but it's got a prop. It stands up. I got it all the way in there. Oh, I got it screwed down tight. Anyway, it props up, stands outside. It's designed for you can see here. Nope, I don't have the box, do I? They use it as a security light on the box. Well, so you can see that. They use it as a security light on the box, but it's more of a work light. Let's see here. Oh, Jennifer's here. Hello, Jennifer. Dinky Drafts. And let's see here. Train guy. The problem with me making longer videos is the trains here are normally short. Oh, that's true. I could cut back on how often I post and put more than one train in a video. I'm still figuring out how to do this YouTube stuff. Email me, christmasoncrestline@gmail.com, and I'll give you some tips on that. There's some things that I do to kind of circumvent that, but we can chat and I can give you some tips. Let's see here. I'm excited about Christmas. I'm excited every Christmas in July. But having the Great Christmas Light Fight on is just dang cool. They're in the middle of casting. There's some things that I figured out and chatting back and forth with her. There's some things in casting that are dang neat and cool. Some things you're probably not going to expect as answers. And again, thank you to everyone in Patreon. All my Patreon family members are in this chat right now for giving me questions to ask. Thank you very much for doing that. Again, I'll talk about this more next Monday, but that's another benefit of being in the Patreon family is you guys find out way in advance of special guests, and you get to ask questions to them. Any industry insiders, stuff like that. So very nice. Now, normally if it's going to be a live episode, I usually won't do. Yeah. Anyway, that's for next Monday. It does say work live. But for me, well, I guess I use it to work live. Oh, yes, let me get that. There you go. Yeah, it does say work live. I just don't know how. So they have it on a poll on this one, but it doesn't have a poll mount. Anyway, maybe I need to just quit talking about it and do a video about it. All right. I do love the new merch range. Looking good. Well, thank you, Carl. Appreciate that about you. Yep. I'm excited. Anytime you get somebody that, I feel I'm finally bona fide. Mostly because I just watched, what's that? Just watched the movie that was in the movie. Now the movie's escaping me. The one where it's all old timey, and that doesn't really tell you anything, does it? I just watched the movie and they said bona fide like 92 times in that. And I'm like, yeah. Christmas in July Extravaganza is bona fide this year. We're sponsored. We got the Great Christmas Light Show coming on. All sorts of neat stuff. Got weird lights on my microphone right now. So do y'all have any questions or anything or what? Otherwise, I'm going to end it because we've been on about an hour. I'm going to end it about an hour. Well, thank you, Doris. I appreciate that about you. July is swamped for me every year. What's in the drink? Water. Just water. I don't drink clear liquor that I can think of. But yeah, it's just water. Just old-fashioned water. Christmas Kool-Aid. That's awesome. Heck yeah, it's Christmas Kool-Aid. You guys remember Zima? Zima was out for a while back in the 90s. What was the clear Pepsi? Although Crystal Pepsi, they're actually bringing that back this year, I hear. So there are a few. I guess you always have Sprite. I guess that could be a thing too, huh? Don't drink it all. That's fair. That's fair. We were talking earlier about Gene and my other channel. Gene actually just won a entry into a barrel program. If you don't know what that is, it's where you buy a barrel of whiskey from a distiller and you get to decide what kind of wood goes in the barrel, what kind of mash goes into the whiskey into the barrel, and then they age it for you. And she just won a free barrel of whiskey in the barrel program by entering a contest, and she won that. So our other show, as small as it is, gets its own barrel pick, which is a huge thing. So real proud of her for that. I love Crystal Pepsi. Yeah, I just kind of went out for some reason. Only Pepsi. See, I'm more of a Dr. Pepper and Diet Coke kind of guy myself. I was a Dr. Pepper guy forever, but have you ever noticed when you go get Dr. Pepper out of a fountain, it takes a year and a half to fill up the cup because it's foam. Then you sit, check your time, text somebody. Oh, do it again. It's always foam. So I said, after 40 years of drinking Dr. Pepper, I moved on to Coke. Water is important for hydration. It is important for hydration. You're right. Good call. So I think that's gonna do it for me today. I wanted to make sure we got on here before Christmas and July Extravaganza, so you knew some hard dates. If there's something that interests you, one of these persons coming on. So like if you have questions about pixel lights, I would suggest be here for David, and I would suggest be here for Latarama. If you want new neat lights, I'd suggest be here for my LED strip lights and for the wattage episode. If you like prop builds, we're gonna have a couple prop builds for you. If you like giveaways, we have 6 different giveaways scheduled for this year. or 5 different giveaways scheduled for this month. So we have a lot going on. If you're interested in AC lights and props, be here for Angela's interview. If you want to see if I get electrocuted or not, be here for the power washer interview or power washer episode. So some fun stuff that is going on. See, did I miss any comments before we sign off here? Have a great life. Well, I don't know how great it was, Margie, because we lost internet connection 3 times. And we had a barking dog, and we had 3 teenagers. Lots of stuff going on. Rest of the day here. Oh, okay. Day's almost over. Kiwis and Krill Pepsi from back in the day. Yeah, it was. Oh, Crystal Pepsi. Yes. All right. So I will see you guys. Let's see here. Let me get back to my calendar. I will see you guys Friday and Saturday. We have videos coming out starting our Christmas and July Extravaganza. I will talk to you live again next Monday. We're back at our normal time of 2:30 for our live interviews next Monday. If you guys have any questions, always email me at christmasoncrestline@gmail.com. If you like the merch, email us christmasoncrestline@gmail.com. If you want the merch, it's christmasoncrestline.com, or just check our link down in the video description below. Take you to our Teespring page. If you want to be a Patreon supporter of the show and help us keep the lights on and be a family member, go to patreon.com. You do get some neat stuff there that my Patreon people are getting ready to find out. We're doing a lot of changes to our Patreon page in July. Got some new stuff they're getting ahead of time and stuff that only they can get. There's also been some stuff. I meant to talk about this in the first few minutes of the episode. Dang it. Talk about it next Monday. There's some stuff that they can only get now that everyone's going to get. Ringtones, folks. Ringtones. So the Patreon only ringtone. It's only been Patreon only. We're giving that away to everybody who views next Monday. So tune in for that. Forgot all about that. Should have talked about that earlier. Didn't. But thanks, guys, for being here. I appreciate it. And I will talk to you live next Monday. Tune in Friday for our first episode of Christmas and July Extravaganza. I'm Charlie. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys. Oh, no, I want to do that. I want to do this. What am I doing? I don't even know how to sign off correctly. Where's my sign off correctly? Oh, this is outdated. Sorry.